Hey, thanks so much for hanging out with us for our second day of our Make the Most post. Today we're going to make cardboard figures and some scenes. First, I want to thank you so much for donating to our Roanoke Gives. We raised over $1,000 yesterday through that program, and we just want to thank you so much for donating. Also, we wanted to apologize. We have not gotten yesterday's video, the paper airplane Make the Most post, up to our YouTube page yet. We had some technical issues, and hopefully we're going to get those up by the end of the day today. So today, the materials that you're going to need for our cardboard cutouts are scissors, maybe a razor blade, but those are okay to use if you have parental supervision. You need cardboard and paper, and then also some decorating materials like pens, markers, colored pencils, whatever you can think of to decorate. Why don't you come over here, we're going to get set up. So we want to show you some examples first of just some different things that you can make out of paper. The options are limitless. We can make, even if it's, we start with just a simple cardboard figurine. They can be pretty simple, made out of paper. They can stand up. You can make little feet for them. To something even as complicated as this. A really cool homemade possum made out of some toilet paper rolls. Now this is getting pretty complicated, but we have a lot of time at home now where we're able to make some really cool stuff. And we want to show you here's something as simple as you can make a two-dimensional teddy bear by just cutting out some pieces and gluing them together with a glue stick or hot glue, really whatever you have at home to put it together. Here's even just one that's a two-dimensional that uses no glue. It's just a piece of cardboard that we've cut out and drawn on with some Sharpie to make some different designs. What do we want to call this one? Kind of looks like an alien a little bit. You can also make ones that move. Your little pieces on the back here, you can see we've poked a hole through the front piece and the back piece and attached it with what looks like even more paper. And you can make your little guy dance. Da, 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 da. It was a lot of fun. You can even get really complicated with the joints that you make. Here's one that we've made that you can really make dance. And even doing something as simple as making a chain of people. Now the way you do this is you take a piece of paper, like this one, kind of like what we did with paper airplane making yesterday. And we're going to fold our piece of paper like this, and then we're going to go the other way. Like that. And then we're going to go this way and the other way. That one didn't line up perfect, but then, as you can see, we're going to draw on the profile of our little person. And if you have a pair of scissors available, you're going to take and cut alongside the outside of the profile. Cut right along your lines on the outside.
Not all of them, though.
Not all of them. You want to leave where the folds are so that your paper men stay together. You can see right on this one, on the hands and the feet, where the paper men stay together and unfold. So you can make a lot at once. And then you unfold it, and you have your line of paper men. One thing we think, you can also do the same thing with animals. Really any profile that you draw on your piece of paper, after you fold it, something like even like a snail, if you unfold it, you have many snails. And a lot of these you can actually add together to make into a scene. And we want to challenge you all over the rest of today. We've kind of shown you a whole bunch of different ideas, really simple, really complicated. We want you all to make a scene with some of the stuff that you've created and send us a picture. We have just a little idea here, like we've taken a piece of paper, added our nice little road. We're going to make a house real quick to go with our scene out of a Cheez-It box. This is something like you can find at home. Actually, we're going to make, looks like some trees first. So Mary Bruce is cutting or drawing the lines of our trees and 2 slots, one on the bottom and one on the top that you can see. We have our tree trunk right here that's made out of one of these toilet paper rolls. And right now, Mary Bruce is cutting out the profile of the tree top, like where the leaves would be, out of the Cheez-It box. So then once you have the overall profile cut out, you're going to cut a slot about halfway up the bottom of one side. I don't know if you can see that right there. About halfway up one side. And then cut out the other side of your tree top.
Doesn't have to be perfect because we're just trying to make something to play with.
Yeah, these can be as quick and simple as you want them to be, or as complicated as you want them to be. All right, and once you have the 2 tops to your tree, they fit together and make a T, and then slot into your toilet paper roll. We've cut these slots in the very top of our toilet paper roll for our paper tree top to sit down in. And we haven't decorated these tree tops at all, but you definitely should. You can use those pens and colored pencils and markers, paint, anything you can find at home to decorate these scenescapes. But they fit into the top of our tree trunk, and you have a little tree top to go along with our little person. You can even make things like little houses that fold together. If you cut the profile like that, you fold your piece of cardboard in half, draw the profile out. It's very similar to making one of these snails. You're just folding it over once, cutting it out, opening it up, and adding it to your landscape. We have little bushes. The bushes are made the same way as the tree tops are. There's just no trunk. So you cut 2 pieces with slots that go halfway down and halfway up, and then they fit together just like that. You can make a bunch of those and add them. You can even make clothes for some of your little cardboard figurines. You can give them different outfits, have fun with them. It's all up to you, however creative you want to get with this. We would love to see your ideas. If you have other ideas of things that you want to make out of paper or out of anything, we want to know. And you can send a message to us on our Facebook page, send a message to us on our Instagram page. You can reach out to us through our email, on our website. We check all of those all the time. But we really would love to see what you guys come up with. And we want to see your ideas from previous days. We want to see how your paper airplanes turned out yesterday. So like I said, you can send those to our Facebook page or Instagram page. We would love to see those and maybe even post them for you. All right. I think we're making another animal here to go with our landscape. We can have the giant possum attack the landscape if we really want to. We could have the battle of the possum versus the man. Really, the whole idea here is that you get to tell a story by making things with your hands. So send us your stories. Create a little scene, film a little video. We're going to probably do a video later on that has to do with stop motion animation and making your own videos. And so a lot of what you create today, we can use in those videos later on. We're going to be building off of what we make here with these paper creatures. So tomorrow's project, I want to talk to you about what we're going to make. I'm really excited about it. We're making soda bottle lava lamps. And the materials that you're going to need, we're going to post on our Facebook page today. But you're going to need vegetable oil, water, food coloring, and then Alka-Seltzer tablets if you have them. All that's going to go into a soda bottle of your choice. And it works better if it's like a water bottle, one that you can see through, not a darker plastic, maybe a lighter plastic. If you can use the hashtag #MakeTheMost when you share your ideas of your projects or your examples of what you've made, that way we can see what you're posting, and we'll add it into and we'll share it onto our pages for you. Like I said, tomorrow we're making soda bottle lava lamps. We're going to post the materials tonight. We thank you so much for tuning in with us today. Remember, we are going to post these videos on our YouTube channel tonight, so that you can share them with your friends. Special thanks to Mary Bruce for helping us out today. She is the creative mind behind almost all of these paper creatures down here. And so we just wanted to say thank you so much for tuning in, and we hope to see you tomorrow at 10 a.m.